Greetings and salutations, webheads. With the upcoming release of a plethora of Spider-Man related materials, I thought I'd help you dig deeper into what's become known as the Spider-Verse and help you figure out what exactly you need to see and what you don't need to see to get caught up on everything Spider-Man. All right, let's get started. Honorable mention, Spider-Man cartoon, late 60s. This is once again a cheat on my part. This isn't not only not a feature, it's not even a series. It's a series of shorts that you sometimes run across boxed together. Primarily, this is known for two major things. One, the meme of Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man. And secondly, the theme song. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, I'm gonna move on to number 5. Number 5, The Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. This one takes a beating. People knew that this was just a cash grab. When you own a property in Hollywood, they usually they expire after a certain amount of time. So you have to make a movie within X amount of years or else you lose the property. They revert back to the original owner. So sometimes they just crank out movies for the sake of keeping a property. And this was basically kind of that. Garfield Spider-Man isn't that bad. I actually kind of like him. I think it's dark in some points, but other times it's just so ridiculous and silly it's hard to even enjoy. But it's worth checking out, especially the first one. Don't watch the second one. Number 4, Spider-Man, The Dragon's Challenge. When I was a little kid, this is Spider-Man. Now he looks absurd to me, but for many years, this was the face I associated with Peter Parker. You know, as far as live action goes, it's kind of a bummer. But there's a cool kitsch factor to this. Like, you can tell how all the tricks are done, and most of the fighting is just so absurd, like Spider-Man fighting ninjas, but it's just very 1970s Kung Fu style. So give this one a watch for kitsch, but, you know, sadly, it's slightly better than the Garfield one. Number 3, Spider-Man 2. This is the best of the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. This was, you know, what most people consider to be the best live-action Spider-Man. It's the one of their childhood. Overall, I would say that this is probably some of the better Spider-Man ever put on film because Raimi's style is so almost like Tim Burton-ish. It's very darkly comic, but it's like got a whimsical tone to it. I find Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man to be kind of charming. He's a bit bland, but in this one in particular, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock is just fantastic. It's probably the most memorable Doc Ock you'll ever see. Number 2, Spider-Man Homecoming. This one's got a bunch of tongue-in-cheek sub-references in it. Obviously, Homecoming is a reference to Spider-Man coming home to his Marvel roots. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is probably the best one there's ever been. He's age-appropriate, but he also looks athletic and like he could actually put up a fight, and, you know, and he wouldn't... It's just a very believable character, finally, for once. Also, this Spider-Man's turn in Avengers Infinity War is just fantastic. It's great acting, and it's a very compelling portrayal of the character. I think it's probably one of the things that gets you hooked on Spider-Man. Number 1, Into the Spider-Verse. With the new Tom Holland live-action movie being a multiverse plot and then a sequel to the Spider-Verse movie, this is probably the one to check out to help you, you know, understand the concept of all the different Spider-Man characters living in all these different universes, and then, you know, maybe they just get thrown together and do an adventure. All right, so there you go. There's the 5 best plus an honorable mention movies you need to check out to understand the Spider-Verse. I thank you for watching, and you have yourself an Excelsior day.